Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned to WION. You're watching News Point with me, Diksha Bisla. US and China should be partners and not rivals. This is what Xi Jinping said during one of the most consequential meetings between the world's two largest economies as they come face to face in Beijing. Now the optics are grand and the stakes even greater. Trade, Taiwan, AI, and hanging heavily over all of it, the shadow of the Iran war. We'll decode the deeper geopolitical currents shaping this summit with expert analysis. But before we get to it, let's quickly take a look at the headlines. US President Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping visit Beijing's historic Temple of Heaven after concluding their high-stakes talks. After arriving at World Heritage Site, Trump tells reporters that China is beautiful. White House says the talks between US President Donald Trump and Chinese leader Xi Jinping lasted more than 2 hours, during which the leaders tackled thorny issues including Taiwan, self-ruled democratic island claimed by Beijing.
I have known each other now for a long time.
Chinese state media says Xi Jinping tells Donald Trump that mishandling the Taiwan issue could lead to conflict and severely damage China-US relations, calling it the most important issue between the two countries. Xi Jinping tells Trump that China and US should overcome Thucydides trap and force a new paradigm of relations as the world has reached to a new crossroads, signaling concern over escalating rivalry between the rising and established powers. Large-scale Russian drone and missile strikes on Kyiv kill at least one person and injure 16 others. Residential buildings damaged, leaving people trapped under the rubble. Emergency services deployed to affected sites.
There are a few topics that I want to talk about less than what office I'm going to run for years down the road when I'm having a good time and trying to do good work in the job that the American people already elected me to do.
US Vice President J.D. Vance dismisses questions about a future White House run, saying he's focused on his current role. Praised Secretary of State Marco Rubio, but emphasized that both are concentrating on the administration's current agenda. Philippine police detain a suspect linked to gunfire inside the Senate, where Senator Ronald De La Rosa, wanted by ICC, was taking refuge. Authorities seize live ammunition from the individual as investigations continue. China has renewed export licenses for hundreds of US beef supplies during talks between Donald Trump and Xi Jinping. The move signals a possible easing of trade tensions and a fresh push to revive agricultural trade between the world's two biggest economies. Huge crowds gathered in Tehran's Revolution Square to celebrate and send off Iran's national football team ahead of the 2026 World Cup, amid the ongoing tensions between the US and Iran.